Lauxecutioners back on location visiting the Wood River Police Department. What's up, Chief?
How you doing? How you doing, fellas? Good. How's it going today?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
So today we're here with one of our past guests, Wood River Police Chief Brad Wells. We brought Wells a gift today.
Oh man, you know how long I've been wanting one of these things? I just did that. Thank you. First, so we dispatched for 6 towns: Salto, East Alton, Roxana, South Roxana, Hartford, and then obviously.
What was
Wood
the
River.
reason behind that and coming together?
So the state actually forced a consolidation on all the counties. So Madison County went from 16 dispatch centers, and the goal is to get them down to 8. They required you to drop them down to 8.
And that's just payroll situation type thing?
Payroll and equipment. So the equipment for the 911 is very expensive.
Yeah.
And obviously it's worked out really well.
It has worked out well. It's not too overwhelming.
No, and obviously we got great people that work up here. Yeah.
So this is where all the 911 calls come in.
Yeah, if you live in Valdo, East Alton, Hartford, South Roxana, Roxana, or Wood River, all of the 911 calls come in, and we have 2 telecommunicators that are on duty all the time. We have 1 supervisor that manages the center. It's actually my office here.
Chief has himself a nice little office.
So I went from the old police department. The chief of police was never actually physically inside the building. The building was just too small. So the chief always had an office either across the hall at City Hall or in a separate building. But when we and then our IT equipment, this room here kind of slimmed down because we're so cloud-based now with everything that we do. Even our body cameras are now cloud-based. So when body cameras first came out, we've actually had body cameras since 2015. And when we first got them, I didn't know how that would work out. But then after wearing one for a while, there's just such great evidence and such a good tool.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that, by putting the body cameras on, every police officer in the state of Illinois is going to be that gotcha moment, but the body cameras are just such a good
From both parties, right?
Both
Yeah.
parties.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So the technology in the last 7 or 8 years has gotten so great that, we went from a lot of equipment in that room now to the cameras that we have now is such cloud-based that these guys. We got 4 patrol sergeants that manage a shift. Obviously, we're a 24/7 operation. So each patrol sergeant has their own work area.
How many police officers do you have on duty each shift?
It depends. So we start 2 at 6 a.m., 1 comes in at noon, 1 comes in at 3, 2 come in at 6 to relieve the day shift. So at any given time, you could have four police officers on.
Gotcha.
But it gives us more coverage by doing that.
Yeah.
Because we also have to do the animal control for the city. And then this was something new here I started, where I actually divided the town up into districts by population. You can see on each district that is the amount of people based on population according to the county. And each officer is assigned to a specific district. So when we do patrols, when they're actually assigned, so we generally will have 1 officer assigned east, 1 officer assigned west. And that's for the calls of service that they come in. But during their work hours, while they're working, they have to spend a certain amount of time in their particular district. And it gives more of that community touch where they get to know the people. They know what officers assigned to their district. If I get a complaint that comes in of...
I get right through here. I get a little bit of a heavy foot, okay? So how often is this really patrolled for speeders right through here?
Well,
this little 255 area.
Well, generally, we try to let the Illinois State Police take care of most of
John, keep the tour going, Ross. We
No,
gotta, we gotta,
These curls in real
keep these. We gotta keep the tour going, bud.
Even if there's nobody in there.
What's the reason for that?
Obviously, somebody could have maybe forgot to write the name on the board or something like that, or one of the guys could have just brought somebody in. So it's just basically that you don't know what's going on, so therefore if you just blanket it, no guns allowed in the jail. We're not a long-term holding facility. We're only a temporary holding facility. Generally, we wouldn't hold anybody more than 48 hours. But
All right.
So, Chief, if I'm in here for the night, I like to get my calories in, I like to get my protein in. What's my meal here?
all right, so for breakfast, let's see if I can find one open here. So for breakfast, we'll give you today, you'll get a frosted cookie and cream.
Ooh,
Pop-Tart.
Breakfast.
Pop-Tart, cookies and cream today. Okay, so no eggs.
And let's see,
Yeah.
we'll get you a, here.
Okay, what am I
Get you
getting for lunch?
A juice box.
I do need a drink.
And then for lunch, which will be your supper also,
Okay, 2 meals. 2 meals. All right.
you'll get a cheddar cheese cracker and you'll get a turkey meal. We'll warm that up for you too.
Thanks, Chief. I appreciate
When
that.
they say 3 squares, I mean they're literally squares.
You'll get another juice box with that too. So the bad guys will be.
This is like the University of Iowa do this, I think.
Oh, I'm not sure on
I
that.
think they
so.
go into the visiting locker room.
Do they? So actually when, and I actually named it the Schneider Cell, one of our former police chiefs, he actually ended up becoming our city manager, Jim Schneider, when he took over the police department down at City Hall, he actually had every cell painted pink.
Oof.
Yeah. But if you do some
That's
research
cool.
on it, there is a calming to pink. I think it put me into a seizure, but Sergeant Rombach's here, you know.
You had to wake him up? Did you wake him up? How you doing, brother?
Good, how are you?
Chief, thanks a lot for bringing us in here. That was awesome. We love what you're doing with the town. I love your motto, never a bad neighbor. Love that. And now we've seen your awesome space here. What has this brought for you? How has it helped moving from the old, small, little outdated space? What has this done for the city of Wood River and your police department as a whole?
Yeah, night and day. So obviously, one of the biggest things is we're all under the same roof now, where before, even the day that the old police department was built, they were never all under the same roof, where now everybody's under the same roof. One of the biggest things is obviously the room for our dispatch center. That was very small before. The technology that we can put in that room that enables the dispatchers to help the officers on the street. Everybody's got clean, spacious work areas, which, you know, definitely helps improve the environment, a positive work environment. You get more positive work. The jail, the Sally Port, the situation there that keeps the officers safe. Our investigators having more space, their own individual space where they can work out of. And obviously we're the most visible building in the city of Wood River on a very busy highway. So we're lucky to have it and proud to be here.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right.
Appreciate it, my friend.
Thanks.
Thank
Thanks for